Europe is ramping up pressure on China to help end the war in Ukraine, and Germany is leading that charge. At a joint press conference in Berlin, German Foreign Minister Johann Wadephul urged China to block materials that could support Russia's military. Hello and welcome, I'm Shivani Singh, and in today's report we'll break down what both sides said, how China is responding and why Europe seeks Beijing as a key player in stopping this war.
I made it clear that Putin's war poses a direct threat to our security. An end to this war against Ukraine, which violates international law, and the foreign support for this crime, as well as restoring the peace order in Europe, are core interests of the Federal Republic of Germany.
This isn't just about Berlin. It's a growing chorus across the European Union. Germany is taking the lead, urging China to use its influence with Moscow to help end the war. Wadephul made it clear Europe sees China as a key player, and now Brussels wants Beijing to take real responsibility for the role it plays even indirectly in the conflict. Germany isn't accusing China of sending weapons, but it is worried about dual-use items like drones and electronic components that may find their way to Russia through loopholes.
Therefore, we must prevent Russia from waging this war with the supply of crucial war goods. I emphasized once again how important it is for China to do everything possible to ensure that such goods do not reach Russia from the People's Republic and ultimately support this war.
Now, what is EU's concern? Even without supplying arms, China's exports, if unchecked, could prolong the war and undermine European security efforts. China's top diplomat Wang Yi offered a calm, measured reply. Beijing insists it's not arming Russia and remains committed to peace through diplomacy. Listen to this.
The Ukraine crisis is occurring in Europe and affecting the world. China fully understands the legitimate concerns of the European and German sides. Our position is clear and consistent, which is to insist on promoting peace talks and not providing lethal weapons to the parties in conflict. We strictly control the export of dual-use items, including drones.
While China's tone was reassuring, its actions, especially growing trade ties with Russia, continue to worry many in Brussels. The rift isn't just over Ukraine. Germany also criticized China's unpredictable export restrictions on critical minerals, rare earths vital for European industries.
Currently, unilateral and often not very transparent export restrictions on rare earths are causing great concern for us and especially for our companies. This uncertainty is damaging our trade relations, and it is also harming China's image in Germany as a reliable trading partner overall.
The EU now sees China not just as a diplomatic player, but a gatekeeper of materials that could affect Europe's economic resilience during wartime. As Russia intensifies attack on multiple fronts, the urgency in Europe is growing. Germany says it's stepping up its own support, including helping Ukraine produce more weapons domestically. But ultimately, European leaders believe China, as one of Russia's closest partners, holds the kind of leverage only a few others do. And this meeting is a part of a wider EU strategy to pressure Beijing to choose peace or at least stop enabling the war. From Berlin to Brussels, Europe is raising its voice, telling Beijing sitting on the fence is no longer acceptable. Whether China listens remains to be seen, but for now the message is loud and clear. This war can't be won without diplomacy, and China's choices could define what happens next. We'll continue tracking this story for you. Thank you for watching. I'm Shivani Singh. See you in the next report.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.